where we started using it is because you installed dockways in a lot of the bollards, and then of course you guys are very, very good at following up, coming back to see how you can help. Also show us what other products you have on the market, because you're constantly looking around overseas, different things that can benefit New Zealand, because so far out away from the rest of the world, and that's one of the things I promise you, so that you're keeping up with how the industries change, how what the industries do need, because what used to be good 20 years ago may not necessarily be good now. Supermarkets, as they build new supermarkets or build new DCs, having a company like yourself, the best time to put this technology in is the day you build it, rather than build it and come along and go, oh, we should have put this or should have done that. And this is one of the good things about your company, is there's a lot of options here. It's not a matter of that's what you're going to have, that's it. You know, as you're constantly looking at how you can help or what may be best for the customer, and say, well, this is what we've got available, this available, going, well, that's what we've got, I take it. So I would say is that you've got a lot of options available for the different processes for what people, depending on what your business is you've got a different number of different doors, for instance, whether they go rapid ride, whether they open this way, whether they're a ride roll. You've also got a number of different options for pads, airbags, depending on what you want to seal, particularly for what we call temperature control. But then there's also, you've got doors and that for companies that don't have temperature control. You notice another thing you're looking at is, which comes in a big thing, power saving, efficiency for keeping areas like particularly temperature control, is how important it is to be very efficient with like fans, circulating air, different things. But what I found is your company worked hard to offer to you who your clients are, a number of, and you guys probably maybe look around the world and say, well, this is what they do here in America, or this is what they do here. So you don't just sit there and go, well, that's so. And the other thing is, you always coming back to myself, being on this side, how things, I think we can help you out. That's that after service, those sorts of things. And as you know, as we mentioned briefly, you guys pride yourself on service, but also the thing is after service too as well. Anywhere you can help, any ideas, we may come back to and say, have you got something to help us out with? We haven't this problem, and you guys can certainly have it. Because we've had so much to do, particularly with your company, I don't go out looking for another company because I don't need to. The biggest thing too is, of course, maintenance and reliability. And I think a lot of the products, as we're walking around this DC, we're hearing the word there, very little maintenance costs. They just run and run. Very little. You don't want where you have a door fails or something goes wrong with somebody hits it, and then you're waiting 3 or 4 days, or a week or something, to get parts or something like that.
Oh, exactly.
And it seems to be there's something with the design of the door, the more effective it is. The cost of the maintenance on our doors, considering the number of cycles they do daily, is minimal.